What's up guys, Blade Master here, back with some more Total War Rome 2 online action, and I'm going to be casting some 2v2 action here, mostly because I'm kind of bored of bringing you the high level MLG tournament stuff that's been going on recently. A bunch of new tournaments have been cast and have been played. And yeah, it's just like too much one-on-one 1v1 action, which almost always ends up the same, like, Boya versus this matchup. So to kind of switch it up, I'm going to bring you guys a 2v2 match, and this is going to be super fun. And it's a match which both me and not Reptilicus, me and Ronan played. And the reason why it's going to be so much fun is because we decided to take Suebi and Parthia. And what our plan was from the beginning is to use the most devastating charge possible, combine fast charge with trample of the Eastern Cataphracts and stampede from the Indian War Elephants to just completely just come in like a wrecking ball. This is the Miley Cyrus combo, just coming in like a wrecking ball and just destroy the enemy army, which would be awesome if it works. So let's see how it goes. I've brought a total of 4 Germanic Scout Riders, 2 on either flank. He's brought 2 the mercenary Sarmatian horse archers. We've also brought a ton of skirmishers, because that's exactly what we were planning to do. Bring only a few infantry, and just bring all of our strength in cataphracts, and for me in noble riders, just to come in, charge in with all of our really fast units against their probably defensive units, because they would be anticipating a really offensive army. So what we would use is our the incredible maneuverability of our cavalry, combined with their extremely good charge, to completely destroy any matchup that they would face up against. And our opponents have taken Arverni and Iceni, and with Parthia, he has brought a total of 4 Parthian foot archers. I have brought 6 Cimbri bows. I've also brought 3 wolf warriors, I believe. 3 wolf warriors and 1 berserker. He has brought some hillmen and some Parthian swordsmen, combo of them. But the main killing power comes in from these 2 Eastern Cataphracts, 2 Royal Cataphracts, and 1 Indian War Elephant, and for me from 4 Noble Riders. So it's going to be super interesting how this pans out. I'm moving in too close with my Germanic scouts over here, and they're taking a ton of casualties from some of his ambushes. The Iceni opponent has brought 3 ambushes. We're just playing this in regular multiplayer battle. 4 Britain slingers. They've also brought 4 chosen swordband, some levy freeze, and some veteran riders, 5 veteran riders, and 1 noble rider general. Also, the Arverni player has brought 2 Celtic skirmishers, some levy freemen, and some spear warriors. I would say 3 spear warriors and a couple of spear nobles, 1 levy freeman, which is going to chase after my units, and the noble horse general, which is also chasing after my Germanic scouts, which is not a good move on his part, because they probably get some good javelin volleys off in the process. He's also brought some Celtic warriors, 3 Oathstone, which is pretty strong, 3 chosen sword, just 3 Celtic warriors. So the Oathstone is kind of a concern, and the fact that they're left in the rear of his army is quite smart. What we should do is just come in and try to destroy the Iceni player immediately, because the chosen swordsmen are very heavy melee infantry, but at the end of the day they just won't be able to withstand a charge from cataphracts with trample. On the other hand, these are more specialized units, and if they can get some javelin volleys off the spear warriors and spear nobles, combine that with some cavalry counter tactics, and then come in with their Oathstone to just completely destroy them, then it would very easily just thwart our really strong charge. But mainly this game will be won or lost because of us. They can't really do too much to counter a fast charge combined with trample on some Royal Cataphracts, Eastern Cataphracts, and an Indian War Elephant. Oh man, that would just be awesome. Okay, this is 7 minutes. I'm just going to fast forward to when it's actually going to get really interesting, because over here my Roman runner is firing some shots onto the rear of those ambushes, and so this Iceni player is going to completely just cordon off this one unit, and Roman runner doesn't really have much of a place to go. I think he'd probably get caught over here sooner or later. And these units can actually do a fair bit of damage, and more than doing damage, they can actually come in from the rear and charge in and hold down the units so that they can't kite, which itself could be pretty interesting. And if in any case, even if they don't get even a single kill, having that morale penalty of attacked in the rear, combine that with the fear from the Indian War Elephants and the extreme number of kills that a Eastern Cataphract charge with fast charge on would have, and the entire army could very easily just completely get shattered from the most powerful fear chain route known to mankind. So the other team is going to come in for a very defensive formation, which is very smart. And look at the several rank deep formation that they can actually keep against this army, which would be a very effective strategy. Here, the mercenary Sarmatian horse archer is going to get caught and destroyed. But what the two barbarian players could do is a combination of this. Just keep a small line over here, keep a small defensive spear line over here, but keep the main amount of the main army as a second line behind the Iceni player. Just so that the Iceni can absorb the charge with their pretty low value, I mean comparatively low value, but heavy mass units, and then use cavalry counter tactics, start throwing some javelins, set attack orders with your spearmen, and come in with your the extreme number of cav that you have to catch the retreating cataphracts. But obviously right now it's looking very good for us because all the cavalry for the Iceni is gone, and that's why I told I told Roman Ryan that this is our time, this is when we charge. So the Royal Cataphracts, Heroic Riders, and Eastern Cataphracts are going to come in. Let's just take a look at the charge bonus that they have right now. 96 charge bonus with fast charge on. They haven't popped Trample yet. They are going to pop Trample. 121 charge bonus. And let's just take a look at the kills. 15, 18, 19, 20. He's charged in, even I've charged in straight up with all of my units. My Noble Rider General is taking a ton of casualties here. Already starting to slaughter some of these Levy Freemen. The Indian Royal Elephant is going to come in with a 62 only charge bonus with fast charge on. And I think one of us have put, I have put, what's it called? Fire arrows. He's using regular shot on his own men, which means that those Indian Royal Elephants are going to start dying very quickly. He's pulling out with his Eastern Cataphracts. 41, 25, 56, 68, just not that many kills. And my Noble Riders over here is getting caught. He's meanwhile coming for some reinforcements, but in any case, the HP damage would have been just amazing. And these Parthian swordsmen are absolutely going to destroy these Chosen Swordband and the other Iceni units. Now these Royal Cataphracts are going to come in for a second charge. He's popped the second wind on one of his Royal Catas. And they're going to charge into these Veteran Riders, and the Veteran Riders are obviously going to get completely slaughtered. The Parthian swordsman here, 30 kills without taking a single casualty, 20 kills here. Now my Wolf Warriors and my Berserkers are going to come into charge into these Celtic Warriors, and along with popping Fire Flaming Shot, they're just going to fear it out like crazy. Already the Celtic Warriors getting slaughtered because I've also popped Frenzy. Berserkers here with Frenzy and Headhunt on, just going to completely destroy those Celtic Warriors. And now I'm going to come in for a charge with my rear charge with my Noble Riders. Meanwhile, these Indian Royal Elephants, 231 kills with them. The Parthian Foot Archers really are doing more damage to them than the Celtic Skirmishers and the Oathsworn. So in that sense, not really the most ideal engagement for them. The Hillmen, no, actually the Parthian Foot Archers, 28, 23, 14 and 4. The Parthian Swordsmen with 52 kills, 30 kills, not just taking like 5 casualties in the process. Royal Cataphracts, Eastern Cataphracts completely destroying these units. The ambushers really haven't done much. They could actually do a lot of damage here because they can throw their javelins, and that could be it for them. Meanwhile, the Royal Cataphract General for Roman Ronan is up here, and he's just coming in to provide some support. Wolf Warriors, my general recently died, which is very bad for me, but my Kimberly Bowmen are just going to slaughter these Spear Nobles in the process. My Berserkers are down to half strength, but the Spear Nobles are just about done. I'm also going to gang up on his Oathsworn. Wolf Warriors over here going to get shot at by Spear Warriors. Meanwhile, his Hillmen, 12 kills against his Celtic Warriors. The Parthian Swordsmen have taken like 17 casualties and have killed off Chosen Swordband. Sure, the Chosen Swordband aren't the most effective units, but against a shitty unit like Parthian Swordsmen, they've really underperformed. But that just shows the effectiveness of this first charge. Eastern Caras, not doing too well because they're getting shot at from all angles by Britain Slingers. The Parthian Swordsmen have cleared off a line here against the Iceni units, and my Kimberly Bows really are going to make their presence felt now. I'm going to get some flank shots on the Spear Warriors now that my Wolf Warriors are basically done. And just too many skirmishes at this point. Look at this Oathsworn, just going to get completely shot to pieces by like 5 or 6 Kimberly Bows. They are going to get a javelin volley off. I don't think it killed many units, but I'm actually going to damn, oh man, I just sniped the shit out of that general. From 60 to 25 units in a matter of seconds. That's what like 5 Kimberly Bows do to you. They're going to charge at these Kimberly bows, but they without even any help, they probably die because they're already super low on HP, and with the 20 bonus for cavalry squares that these Kimberly bows have, they'd get slaughtered. But they're already down to 17 units. Again, this Oath Stone is just going to get completely slaughtered by a ton of arrows. Yeah, that is just one of the most satisfying things to see. Meanwhile, my Noble Riders Gen is just going to kill off some of his Celtic skirmishers. Some of my Noble Riders have gotten into his Britain Slingers. His Eastern Cataphracts, Roman Rollins Cataphracts have done pretty well, but they've not done as well as we would have hoped. But his Parthian foot archers have done okay, but I think they caused a lot of friendly fire casualties. Probably won't do that if we ever try this build again. This build can be used more effectively. This is more of a trial build, but I think it can definitely work. Another couple of things that we should definitely test out, or you guys should test out, is the most ideal timing for fast charge. Because I think this game is pretty much over, we can just talk about how best to improve upon this amazing potential combination. What we did over here was we initially popped Fast Charge and then we popped Trample. But what Fast Charge does is basically amplify the charge bonus, right? So maybe what we were thinking was, if you put Trample on, if you activate Trample like in the last few seconds of the first phase of fast charge, because first phase is when the charge bonus or the charge speed increases, and the second phase is when the charge bonus actually increases. So if you pop Trample like 1 second before the first phase is over, then your base charge bonus would be already up to like 80, and then multiply that by, I think it's 25% increase from fast charge, and wouldn't that make it like go to like 140 or 150 or something? I mean, maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. The second thing that we definitely should test is stacking up fast charges. So bringing a double Suebi army and stacking up 2 fast charges on top of each other. Maybe bringing like a ton of Wolf Warriors and a ton of Berserkers, and just putting like Flaming Shot on like 2 or 3 Kimberly Bowmen. Completely just chain route an army. That would be awesome. But I don't know if that works. I don't know if you can stack fast charge on top of fast charge, even if you're playing with the 2v2 team. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this battle. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. Peace.